Hello. We have great news today. It's wonderful news. But I got to get out of the car. We got to wait for some people to get in here so I can tell you what all the wonderful news is today. I'm trying not to get hit by a car. That would be a hell of a big bloody mess to clean up. Oh, we got peeps. We got peeps in the house. We got creeps and peeps. Bohica. Dave's channel, what's up? Thanks for popping in. So we got some good news. Welcome to downtown Denver. We're at the Just Us Center. There's the jail. There's the center of Just Us with more Just Users over here. Jail, courts. Jail, courts. Regan, frequent flyer. Regan, frequent flyer. I am a frequent flyer of the Just Us Center and folks. Do you all remember, for those of you that have been with me for a while, do you all remember when in Inglewood? See, look how dangerous this shit is. So you don't step somewhere where you're going to get run over. Bike lanes, cars, street, pedestrians. I mean, what could go wrong in like this 10-foot span of stuff here? This is why people die. So, do you guys remember that old ass security guard in Inglewood that got stupid with me that day with his wand? Remember that a few years ago? Uh, and I told him to shove that wand right up his ass. Remember that guy? Well, when I walked in there, he's like, "Oh, we got a frequent flyer, huh?" Yeah, yeah, buddy, I'm a frequent flyer. I've never forgotten about that. That was my biggest takeaway. Oh, frequent flyer, huh? I'm a frequent flyer with a fucking expansive fucking vocabulary. That was one of the better ones. You guys remember that? Who in here, raise your hand if you remember that. Bohica and Cap. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. Yes, please, everybody, hit that thumbs up. Please. So we got some chalking to do because the real constitutional upholder had court here today. We have good news, as I predicted. And I've told you before, once he got into this regular courtroom with this trial judge, things would be different. And they're different. They're way different. But we have to go do some chalking because when I got here and went through security, look, same shirt, different courtroom. I was hoping for better results. We got better results. It was the shirt for sure. For sure, for sure. Hold on. We got to finish getting dressed. I'm about celebrating freedom. Okay. We have a freedom celebration of 250 years of freedom in this country. So let's celebrate it, like for real. This is real freedom stuff. Right? I gotta get my chalk bag. Because when I got here, the sheriff's deputies waited until I walked past them And they were all like talking shit. And they were all like, oh, look, it's the Stars and Stripes. I think they said it's the Stars and Stripes lady. She's going to be out there pretty soon with chalk. Well, maybe they weren't necessarily talking shit, but if you got something to say, don't wait until I'm 50 feet down the hall. And then when I turn around and I yell at you down the hall and say, I heard you talking shit about me. Don't be talking shit about me. Just say it when I walk by you so we can have some human interaction exchange. So I'm going to tell you what happened here in a minute, but let's go do this. Let's get on up there. We might need to talk to people and stuff. And you never know what can happen on a Regan Benson live stream. So there are no more jaywalking bullshit laws here in Denver. That's been abolished. It's going to heat up. I'm going to work up a sweat out here in the sun as the sun is glaring down on the concrete jungle in Denver, Colorado. So the real constitutional upholder had court this morning in front of Judge Francis Simonette, however you say that. This is the Simonette building, named after that guy in there. We've talked about him before, but at any rate, Simonette Francis, she is my favorite judge, I'm going to say, at the county court level. And I'm really glad that he got her, because this case is bullshit. For those of you that don't know what's going on with the Louise Johnson case, oh my gosh, my hair is caught in my earring. I'm like trying to be part of the club today because it's the Cool Girls Club here at the courts. Hi, Carrie. How'd I do today? Do I look good? Hey, Sham Sham Shamalama Ding Dong Dick Dean. How'd I do? Am I part of the club today? I told you I could fit in anywhere. So, at any rate, what is going on Holder channel is that the tides are turning, the tables are being flipped, and things are getting put on the record that make this more factual about what is going on. I'm not going to dive into the hardcore details, but I can tell you. Jamie, how's it going? Thank you. Larata. Hey, Larata fans. Let's celebrate freedom at the Rat House, at the Larata compound. So, at any rate, what happened today was that the judge ordered his GPS unit immediately off. And so I'm assuming that's where they buzzed off to. So that's super awesome news. And the protection order was modified to make it very clear that the protection order was modified for the two witnesses in the case. And the judge put it on the record that it was really odd that there was a protection order naming victims that were witnesses. Yeah. So, at any rate, things are starting to probably turn around in his favor. You know, the wheels of justice go round and round and round really super fast for them. For us, it's a little bit of a different story, especially here in Denver, when the Denver Police Department unjustifiably shoots you 9 times and you survive it. Yes, that is Louise Johnson, shot 9 times by the Denver Police Department in a case of self defense, and wherein the cops showed up, and because it's Denver's MO to shoot first and ask questions later, Luis was shot 9 times by 2 cops who feared for their lives because they saw a gun. So there you go. That's how justice works for us peasants. There is no logical explanation for Luis to still be alive. I don't know. Still, please make it make sense. But he is, and there's a reason for that. So we're very grateful. So for now, we have to go do some chalking because the sheriff's deputies wanted me to do some chalking. And maybe we'll talk to some people. I have some other court news I want to share with you about things. I did some records requests. And I have some information to share. Oh, and I filed a complaint on Sham Shama Shamalunga Ding Dong Dean Dick Dial Dick Diddler. Oh, did I say that? Sorry, that was not very nice. My speech is so vulgar. So now that everybody got the news they wanted, they've left the stream, which is okay. You're free to go about your day. But we're going to have a little chit chat because I want to tell you about these judge salaries. This is the first time I've ever did an actual Cora request. There's differences in information requests. It's not a FOIA. Every state is different. In Colorado, it's the Colorado Open Records Act or the Colorado Criminal Justice Records Act that applies to getting public information here in the state of Colorado. Every state has their own set of records laws. And for the first time ever, I have requested judges' salaries at the county court level in Denver, Colorado. And unfortunately, we don't have Judge Rudolph's salary on here. He died unexpectedly. Turns out that he was not invincible as he thought he was. And I did this records request shortly after he passed suddenly and unexpectedly. Judge Rudolph was not a good judge. He was an arrogant asswipe clown in the courtroom. I can say those things. And I also think that Shamalama Ding Dong Dean thinks he's going to be the next Judge Andre Rudolph, or that he's at least striving to look like he is. So that's Issam Shamseed Dean, who was the judge that presided over my case with fairness, equity, and knowledge of the law. Yeah, he was my judge. So I did a request for all the county court judges' current salaries, their start dates, and their initial salaries. And it turns out here that Shamsi Dean is the only judge that rapidly advanced to this pretty standard salary for judges who have been through an election cycle, and that's $227,555.37. Those are their annual salaries. And those judges that are making that are Brian Williamson, Marguerite Comboy, and Carrie Lombardi. Now, interestingly, Marguerite Comboy has not been through an election cycle either. And I'm really glad to see, because I lied. Shamsi Dean comes in second place. Marguerite Comboy comes in first place to advance to this big salary. She was picked by Carrie Lombardi, the chief judge. Hi, Carrie. How do I look? Am I part of the club? How about my shoes? Are they cute? Are they cute? I didn't do my nails, but I painted my toenails. Oh, yeah, I got a letter from Carrie. Carrie, the chief judge, she's in charge of complaints. And it just turns out that Carrie decides what complaints get investigated and what complaints don't to the whole body of the judicial complaint committee people of the county court. And it turns out that Carrie likes to take the complaint and make it her own complaint and redefine the complaint. So Carrie can say that based on your complaint, there's no wrongdoing. So I'm going to read you that letter also. But for right now, these exorbitant amount of taxpayer supported salaries. Brian Williamson, Marguerite Comboy, Carrie Lombardi, and Sham Asid Dean Sham Sham Shingalinga Ding Dong Isam. And let's see who else. David Blackett, Renee Goebel, Kelly Cherry, Isabel Polaris, who's supposed to be my judge. And I don't know what happened to you, Isabel. Where are you? How come we got stuck with Sham Shama Shamalama Ding Dong Dick Dean? Where are you? Because you're still on the board in the courthouse. You're still supposed to be in 3E. Where did you go? How did Shamshing end up in there? So anyway, she makes $227,000 also, and she's nowhere to be found. Let's see who else. Michelle Klein. No, Michelle Klein only makes $201,000. I don't know what happened there. That doesn't seem fair. I would file a lawsuit, Michelle, if I were you, for gender discrimination on that. Let's see who else. Isabel Frances Simonette, the judge we saw, make a competent ruling this morning in open court. I've been in front of her before as well. So far, all the names I've read to you, she's the only one worthy of this salary, in my most humble opinion. Look, Barry Schwartz. Barry Schwartz is on there. $227,555. This is the judge that silently got censured by Mayor Johnston after he got in trouble for posting a bond, for setting a bond for $10 and posting the bond for $10. Yeah, that's your elected judge, Barry Schwartz, in here, who also made a mockery out of me getting assaulted and allowed the guy that assaulted me to just walk away and then berated me on the record in court. That's Barry Schwartz. He also makes $227,000 of guaranteed welfare money. Melissa Annis, she only makes 201,000. Chelsea Malone, she makes 227,000. James Zobel, he only makes 160,000. Dude, you're not doing a very good job. Something's wrong. You got to get more dishonest, and you got to get in the club. You got to get in the girls' club of fucking things up, or pretending at least that you're in the girls' club if you want to get that pay. Because look what Shamsi did. He got it going on. Olympia Faye, she makes 227,000. I don't think I've ever been in front of her. I don't know. Teresa Spawn. I've never been in front of her. I don't want to. She also makes 227,000. I think she used to be the chief judge. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Nicole Rodarte makes 227,000 also. And Beth Farragher, who also was involved in the case with the individual that assaulted me, and she's the one that ultimately let him go. Yeah, her and Barry tossed him around a little bit on all the FTAs that he had for never showing up for the assault. And then when he finally got captured by the fifth or sixth time he had a warrant for not coming to court, He pled guilty to assaulting me and then violated the protection order, but that's okay because protection orders are only for people that the government hates. So anyway, those are those judges. Let's see. Oh, Kelly Cherry, she also makes 227,000. Michelle Martinez Thomas, she makes 227,000. But Shamsi Dean here, he got appointed by Handicock in 23, 6 of 23, and he was making $195,000 in June of 23. And then by this time, May of 26, he's making the standard 227,555. I'm assuming that's the max. I don't know. I have to go back and do some research and figure out if these are by statute or I don't know. Denver doesn't follow any rules. There any laws. Laws don't apply to Denver. Denver makes up their own laws in spite of the Constitution and in spite of the state constitution. They do their own thing. They're their own planet. But yeah, so this is a more expansive list. Yeah, for doing nothing. 16 to 17 grand a month. And it doesn't matter what you do, what you say, nothing. I mean, the only thing you really don't want to do is get caught up in a lot of appeals, right? But nobody goes to fucking trial, so you don't have anything to worry about. I mean, this is like the easiest money. Even being a cop is harder, I think. You don't even have to you don't have to know law. You just make friends, you read some law books, you graduate law school at the, top of your class, because that's why you come to work for government. Now, are all judges horrible? No. Should judges have term limits? Yeah. Should you be voting for judges to retain judges that you know nothing about? No, you shouldn't. And if you do shit like that, please do us a favor and don't vote. Because if you don't have 100% solid reason for keeping a judge in office, I mean a good, substantive, solid reason for voting to keep a judge in office past one term, you should be voting judges out. And also jury nullification. That's a thing too. So I'm going to read this little letter that Carrie Lombardi drafted for me. And it says on May 13th, we received your complaint. And request for evaluation of judicial conduct as to the honorable Issam Shamsi Dean. Blah, blah, blah. It's important to know, blah, 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 that we can only do this and that if we feel like it and we want to. And I'm in charge and I am the leader of the girls club. I am also the leader of the DCCRJD 16B committee. Additionally, Rule 7D states misconduct distinguished from error in the absence of fraud, corrupt motive, bad faith, or any of the above grounds, the commission shall not take action against a judge for making erroneous findings of fact or legal conclusions which are subject to appellate review. Notice that nowhere in here did I read what my complaint was, because you see, Carrie doesn't put the original exact wording of the complaint in her fuck you letter. She drafts this how she's going to move forward or not to take it to a committee that reviews these judges. So the chief judge is in charge of investigating judges that she's in charge of. For some reason, I think there needs to be a charter revamping on this little problem that exists. And here in Denver, only the mayor can take action on a judge, but he's not going to do that unless this committee has investigated that judge. And lo and behold, Barry Schwartz, he didn't get investigated either for all the shit that he did to me and his behavior in the courtroom, which was all totally normal and part of the canons of, good judgeship in the courtroom. There was no bias, there was no motives, there was no nothing except to let the person go that literally beat the shit out of me on the streets. Yeah, I mean, and pled guilty to it. And then never did a sentence, never had to do anything. But yeah, so Carrie decided also that Barry Schwartz wouldn't be investigated for anything like that, or Farragher for what she did either. Yeah, it is no big deal. Farragher, I could see potentially why there was no misconduct. Schwartz, there was definite misconduct. And so they just went and found some other thing that he fucked up that he's doing on the regular. This judge is a piece of shit, Barry Schwartz. He's been doing a lot of bad shit in here. It is my most humble opinion. The dude's either got a drug problem or a mental health issue that allows for him to skirt around probably some substance abuse, in my most humble opinion. Uh-huh. And so he's still a judge. He's still a judge. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for not making a recommendation to the mayor that we should keep the censure quiet with Barry Schwartz. Good job. Good job. So, at any rate, back to my complaint about Shamsi Dean. Your complaint references harassment and a bias against you with the motive to incarcerate you. No, Carrie, that's not what my complaint was. My complaint was very specific to deceptive filing practices of motions that were allowing the courts to harass me to try to collect $2,300, the bonding office to be wildly confused and not have any clear direction in an order. But according to Carrie, this was my complaint. It is entirely in the discretion of the sentencing judge to determine the appropriate sentence following a conviction, and there is no evidence of any misconduct whatsoever. I love the word whatsoever. That to me reeks of, I know that there's bullshit going on here, but I'm going to double down because I'm going to show this bitch that she's not part of the club here. And so let's throw in a whatsoever. Sincerely, Carrie. In sum, while the commission appreciates your concerns and is always willing to objectively evaluate a judge's behavior, the commission cannot act on your complaint pursuant to DCC RJD 16 and 7 because your RFE does not allege sufficient grounds for disciplinary proceedings. Your allegations, quote, involve subject matter that is not within the jurisdiction of the commission, end quote. As such, we are unable to take any action in this matter other than providing this written response. What's this we shit, Tonto? Bitch, you're the only one that signed this. What's the we shit? You get to decide whether or not a complaint moves forward. Nobody on the commission evaluates you to ensure that you're making the right decision. This is the redress process for the people. We have no redress, people. You either vote them out or you do something to get rid of them in the form of protest and redress. What happens when they're already in office and they've been sitting here since 2015, like Carrie Lombardi, who fucking hides in an office all day long? They are lifelong fucking welfare whores. That's what happens. And then the people, we all get fucked every single day. I think I have more disdain for people that are deliberately looking for reasons to not educate themselves on this process. And so, yeah, it's got Carrie's signature. So, of course, where the rubber meets the road is with the police putting us here to begin with. But as we know, it's all part of the club. It's all part of the club. And when you got to take somebody down, you send them to the clubhouse. Oh, did I forget to tell you that Carrie Lombardi's married to a cop? I mean, imagine that. The chief judge, the county court chief judge being married to a cop and being the sole decision maker on what judges get investigated and what judges don't? Oh no! So we got to do some chalking. Who's your favorite judge? Let's write. I think the Yeah, I think the chalking message of the day is: did you know the chief judge here, Carrie Lombardi, makes X amount of dollars? What do you think? I think so. How much do you think the chief judge makes here? I don't know. It's public info. You can look it up. I got it. I just wondered what your guess would be. High ones, 200. It's probably 225. Yeah, that's right. That's an attorney, most likely. Let's see. Who's your favorite judge? We need to draw 50 stars also for freedom. It's actually not 225, it's 227, 555. 227, 555. Don't let me forget that number. Oh, and what I wanted to say about Issam, he hasn't been through an election cycle at all. But either has Marguerite Comboy. But I would say, uh, in my most humble opinion, Marguerite Comboy has earned the rights to walk into a salary like that. Issam, no, he's a dick. His courtroom demeanor sucks. He's pretty dumb. Um, oh, and I was told I shouldn't say things before sentencing because they would get used against me. And oh my God, they did. It turns out John Walsh and his team of prosecutors submitted my video that I did where I shared my most humble opinion about the process, the jurors, the dumb people. And Issam used that in a form of retaliatory sentencing. But I should probably be nice to him about him. I should probably say nice things. Commander Lombardi, yeah, no, it's not little man Lombardi, by the way. This is another Lombardi that hides. No, it's another Lombardi, a higher up. Sir, how much do you think the chief judge makes here?
Chiefest judge?
The chief judge, the chief county court judge. How much do you think she makes?
Well, I've looked up figures recently. I don't believe a lot of what I read, but I'm gonna say cut 150, 175.
150, 175. She makes $227,000.
I'm gonna say 200 would be a good guess.
Yeah.
I was
Here's
looking up probation officers,
oh, that's another good one.
and that, according to what I read, it's over 100 a year.
Oh, at least I'm sure. I did a public
They
information
wouldn't
list.
admit. Yeah,
This is all the county court judges and their salaries. Look how many of these at that rate.
this is an incredible rate.
You think? I think so too.
I'm 80 years old. Okay, I had a couple alcohol offenses over 40 years ago.
Mhm.
They wanted to put, and I got beat up in Fairmont Cemetery, injected with alcohol, as it turns out. Finally, after I did a sentence of 6 months, got out after 4.5 months for a third. So this is one of six of the toughest states of all. Not that we shouldn't, be aware of alcohol.
Well,
Right.
I'm the
Yeah, yes. I'm
no victim, no crime. That's my situation.
and that my attorney didn't care. I paid him up front. He was on their side. I thought, I cannot prove this. I had to admit guilt. It got proven after my sentence because I'd gone to other counties. This is going on. In fact, another person got beat up in a car stolen in Fairmont. Mine ended up on a tombstone. I wasn't driving. I wasn't even in the car.
And this was like 40 years ago?
No, this was just 3 years ago.
Oh,
And I had nothing on my driving record for over 30 years. Nothing.
wow.
So finally, in another county, they catch part of this big car gang that's stealing cars out there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This pickup, it's got a stolen license plates, gets pulled over in Brighton, Adams County. Guy's got a bag of over $100,000. They find my jacket and blood from that day in there and receipts with my names on where I've been there.
You're kidding.
And I've already served a sentence of work release up Fort Collins because Denver doesn't even have work release.
Right. Yeah, I
Is
do
it
that.
state?
I know. That's the dumbest thing ever.
And if you, and I was told by my attorney, go out and talk to him at Arapahoe County. It's $2,500 to stay in their jail at night and work.
Supervision fee.
Yeah. So it was $900 up here out of county, 600 for the guys. It's a dormitory. So I worked on a habitat.
Was that in Adams?
So this was in Larimer up at Fort Collins.
Oh, okay.
So that worked out pretty good. And I worked on a Habitat for Humanity project.
Uh-huh. That's cool.
So I did something with my twin. I get out and I thought, and tough on Mary Jolette. And I thought, well, who knows? And I'm sitting in there one night, first week there, and this guy's telling me a story about his wife. It's exactly what happened to me. She was a nurse at a hospital in Loveland. They live in Fort Collins. She got beat up. It ended up not near her car, picked up drunk. How did this happen in an hour's time? Right? They inject alcohol straight into you. They did it to a girl out in Adams County near Brighton. Okay, same thing. Heart stops, she died.
You sure it's alcohol?
Free alcohol right in your system. So it makes it look like you were trashed.
Right.
But you get charged with everything, and it deters what they're doing is stealing the cars.
Okay, this is weird.
And this,
Is there any
more this
publicly available information on this?
it's really, they haven't had a lot of cases. And shortly after my incident, that 16-year-old kid got murdered and executed in Fairmont Cemetery. And he was part of this car gang.
Gang activity?
Yeah. These,
Oh,
these cops
man.
you're coming up with, it's stunning to me.
Well, I'm
I
glad
read-
you're
I
out
looked
walking
up- I
around.
looked up on what are the credentials for a probation officer, because they're pretty young. A lot.
Oh, yeah.
I
They
don't think-
barely have to have a college degree.
Well, they do have to have one and
Yeah.
train. I understand that.
Well, it's not hard to graduate from
But I
college
thought
nowadays.
these people are pretty young. They're not,
No life experience.
dealing with this caliber of different kinds of people.
Right.
I'll be 80 in December. Thank God this
You
will be
look
over
great
soon.
for 80. Gotta tell you.
Well, jail kept me going. Right?
Jail,
Yeah.
jail made you look that young.
Yeah, right.
That must be
Did you
what's
see-
going on with me. I've been in there I've been in there so many times. That's why I look so young.
So what are you doing? Yeah. So what
I'm
do you-
doing a little protest and redress, and I'm talking to some folks because I was at a court hearing earlier. But my whole thing is education because we're doing it wrong
right.
as a population, and we need to vote these judges out.
Exactly.
Or if you are an uneducated voter, I want to ask you to throw your ballot in the trash. Stop voting because you're doing more damage. There's no reason that there should only be 3 judges in the history of us retaining judges in this state, that only 3 judges have not been retained.
It's incredible.
There are horrible judges.
No job in the world would have that percentage of quotes and six.
Yes,
Right? Right.
exactly. It's guaranteed paycheck. It doesn't matter what you do.
And as we're talking now
I'm listening.
on the Bill and Jeff show on the radio, they're talking about what a mess Denver is.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
talking about houses crashing, on, the legal system, the, uh, sanctuary city policies, the whole thing.
Yep.
And this whole thing's about money.
Yep.
In other words, you're paying money into their retirement fund, everything else, the
Yep.
fines, everything else.
Well, the chief judge here, her name's Carrie Lombardi for the county
Yeah,
court.
right.
You know her?
I know who she is. Yeah,
You know she's married to a cop. I mean, how perfect is that?
I would have to say a fairly loaded situation. But where I was at is I couldn't overcome 2 DAs that want to put me away. My attorney and the judge of my attorney did a horrible job standing up for me. In fact, he didn't show up at what was supposed to be a sentencing. I had to call it, came down, and he's been doing this 52 years.
Hey, this guy?
And up front, highly recommended by 2 guys I went to college and high school with, whose dad used to be the police chief, the Dill brothers. This guy's really good. Yeah, he didn't give a shit.
Those are money cases to those guys.
They don't care.
You know, have you ever filed a complaint with the Attorney Regulation Council?
I'm gonna win this all over.
Mm-hmm.
But your point's well taken. What they make, what the salaries are over there, I thought this is exorbitant.
Yep.
Exorbitant.
Yep. And there's no
And the poor-
evaluation process.
None. None.
No. It's
When
automatic.
you see a ballot and here, do you want to retain these judges or not? Trying to find out information as damn near impossible.
And the evaluation committees that put the evaluations in the blue
Yeah,
book.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all appointed by their friends of
Exactly.
the system.
Exactly.
There's no
Who
independent.
rated these people, right?
Exactly.
I
So-
gotta get over.
Trust your vote. I can trust your no vote.
Oh, yeah. I gotta run over to see my probation officer. I only got 3 more meetings. I'm done.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for you.
Get the hell.
Take care and good luck with
And your
everything.
name is
My first name is Regan.
Regan?
Regan.
Pleasure meeting you. I'm glad we talked.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Take care.
Good
You too.
people.
Yeah.
I'll guarantee you, they don't know diddly what goes on.
No, people don't. They think this is justice. How sweet. See, that's why I love talking to people. I love talking to people. Okay, so anyway, we're talking. Brandon, what's happening? So we'll just start out with a nice little subtle message in protest and redress. Who's your favorite judge? Frances Simone 3C is my fave. Let's see. She runs a good courtroom. Hey, how much do you think the chief judge makes here? Any guesses? County court chief judge? I love it when people. Thorough. Hold on. Uh-huh. This is the set team, I think. Hey, I got a question for you. How much do you think the chief judge here makes? The county court chief judge. What's a guess? 700,000. Well, only 227, which I think's too much. No, that's not me. Praise Jesus, that's not me. He guessed 700,000. Hey, I mean, they make so much money that it's never enough, right? I mean, that was a good guess. But to be honest with you, you really have to be dedicated to your craft to come here and to come into government and be a judge. Number one, you're either really genuinely trying to achieve justice, which, haha, I would say Frances Simonette so far. I mean, I'm not saying like I've seen her in action during a trial. I did watch one of her trials a few weeks ago. She is at least running a good courtroom. She is at least ensuring a fair trial. Unfortunately, I missed the sentencing on that. So I don't have a full opinion on what I think of her as a trial judge. I've never been to trial with her because my shit always gets dismissed. Right. And so then they put me in front of a judge who all of a sudden disappears, and I end up with Shamshid fuck a lot, Dean, fuck around and a FAFO, fuck around and find out judge. No joking. You cannot joke here because that will rub these judges the wrong way. And next time you're in front of them, they're going to retaliate. You are not entitled to speech. You are not entitled to say things about your opinion and how horrible they are or how great they are. You should, well, if you're saying good stuff, I suppose that's okay, right? I mean, I'm throwing in some good stuff here. It's genuine. I think Frances Simonette is a good judge, and I think Marguerite Comboy showed some signs of being a competent judge. I think she got so used to these protection orders just being slam damn one and done's. This cop walks in and oh my God, we gotta cater to this cop. No, you should have held him in contempt, Comboy, for what he did. He should have went to jail. I'm really enjoying watching these welfare recipients continue to look at me here and figure out how long they can stand there and be. collect and pay without doing a damn thing. No, that's a sheriff vehicle. Socializing time? Break time? Okay, so at any rate, now they're leaving. Mm.
He's here. See car right by the police. I see Josh. Around here.
So I was just like, I have no expectations. No, no, I sorry. I wouldn't have been able to do it. And then it has. No, I'm so sorry. That's. And he has.
He's supposed to be here.
No matter what. There's no child evaluation. That's a lot of money, huh?
Thank you.
Sorry.
I don't know, I did something over the weekend. When I woke up this morning, my hair was this big. I'm trying to do my hair, makeup, lotion down, put deodorant on while one hand in the ice, and I'm doing everything with one hand. This ain't gonna be just up in a minute.
Have a good day.
I'll
Take
be
care
back.
of yourself.
I'll see you, be here in the morning. I'm just gonna go to this appointment.
Okay. Any guesses on what judge makes? County court judge?
Oh, is she? Oh, who you talking about? Oh, really? Over here?
Yeah. How much money?
More than me and you put together?
Yeah, probably more than all of it. Yeah. Minus two. Alright, what's a guess?
Be careful.
Just a guess.
Shit. I don't, 57?
227, 555. Shit. No evaluation, guaranteed paycheck, you can do whatever you want. Lifetime employment, guaranteed raises.
See? It's good it's education. You get all kinds of varying stuff because people just don't they just don't know. So educate them. So that woman thinks the chief judge makes 57,000 a year. No, she makes 227. That other guy thought she made 700,000. Makes sense. I mean, his guess makes sense. That kind of low number. I mean, come on. You got to know. Did you go to court today? Who's your favorite judge? Do you have one? Or do they all suck?
Oh, definitely not. Yes, I love.
3C? I like that judge in 3C, Francis Simone. Any guesses how much the chief judge here makes? The county court chief judge. You got to guess it all. How much do you think? There's no wrong answer.
$1,000.
How much? 200, close, 227. You're close. Guaranteed money, no evaluation. You get voters, they just vote you in. Do you vote?
I do.
If you vote, when judges come up, just consider voting no for all of them. Unless you have a good, valid reason that a judge should stay in office.
I didn't know you voted.
Yeah, yeah. And see, in the history of us voting for judges here in Colorado, only 3 judges have never been voted in. Only 3
Wow.
in all the years since like 60 something, we've been voting on judges.
It is.
They just get in because people don't vote with their brain. Everybody sees a ballot and they're like, okay, yeah, why not?
It really big. Makes sense.
Vote no or leave it blank. If you don't know, you don't have to check a box.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good.
But we have a lot of
Lady.
dangerous judges here.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah,
Like,
there's some good ones, but we've got some bad ones.
it's some evaluation and like, no one can tell me why I can't get a hold of it.
Right?
I'm supposed to be wrong with this, and I'm not doing it. You know, it's crazy. Yeah,
Judges are important.
very important, you know, our lives.
Yeah. Take care. Thank you, you too. Hey, any guesses what the chief judge makes here? Do you have Courtney here?
I did earlier.
You got a favorite judge?
No, first time being here.
First time ever? Do you vote? You should vote and vote no on judges. Register to vote.
Okay.
If you want to know why, I'll tell you more, but what's your guess? How much do you think the chief judge makes here? 200 grand. That's a good guess. 227. Guaranteed paycheck, no evaluations. The only way they stay here is if people vote. And people always vote them in because they don't pay attention to what they're voting for. So I'm just out here doing a little protest and redress, educating people because this is our right. Did you victimize somebody? See? No victim, no crime.
Yes.
But look, here you are being drugged through a system for what? Cha-ching. You're young. Think hard, okay? You got a lot of years to go. Yeah, you bet. Take care. Any guesses on what the chief judge makes here? Just a guess?
What?
There you go. I like that one. Too much. That's the best guess. I like it. I like that a lot. Any amount is too much because they fucking suck. Okay, I got to finish this because we got to go. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Any guess? Guess. Random guess. County Court Chief Judge. Terry Lombardi.
Than I do.
Well, yeah. I mean, more than me, you, him, her.
How much?
Guess. Gotta guess.
I really don't know.
I just want to hear people's thoughts. I hear everything from 50,000 to 700,000,
Trying to think what our attorneys make. I can go like for 50.
227. Guaranteed paycheck, no evaluation. You know, voters are going to retain every year. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's 12 is what it is. Actually. Any guesses on what the chief judge makes? No guess? The guess? Just follow me around.
126.
227. Guaranteed paycheck. No evaluations. How much do you think she makes? Of course. Yes. No clue. Guess you have a clue. You couldn't say. 227, 555, 37 cents.
Good for her.
How much you think the chief judge makes here? County court chief judge? Yes, yes.
Couple $100,000.
555. There's the paychecks. Vote no. Vote no on retaining judges.
Me llamó.
How much you think?
Yes.
Yes.
160, 150?
227, 555.
That's crazy.
Vote no. On all judges. Unless you have a reason to retain a judge, always vote no.
I bet. Okay, yo le aviso.
How much is the county court chief judge makes here?
100,000.
Yes. 227, 555.
Oh my goodness.
There's the paycheck.
Oh my gosh. I do. Okay, I always do. I always vote them. Let's get new ones in there. You know? Well.
See, I wish I had all day. They like to hear things. They do. It makes them think a little bit. Whether they still are thinking by the time they get over there to cross the street, I don't know. But Substralian marsupial, you're late to the party. DJ, what's happening? Thanks for being in here. No, look at all you valuable information posters. I voted for none of the judges in my elections. Look, so I'm not opposed to not voting. In fact, I threw my ballot in the trash just a little bit ago. And I'm not vote. There is not one person worthy of my vote. Not one. So it went in the trash. I'm not a party elite. I'm not a cult follower. I'm about freedom. And we have too many freedom haters in these freedom hating compounds that want to teach us peasants a lesson. Hey, did you guys know Carrie Lombardi makes $227,000 a year? Guaranteed paycheck. Any bets? They're from the DA's office. See all these attorneys, they're not even gonna, that dude, he turned and looked, but then he quick looked away when he heard the name Carrie Lombardi. I could stand here all day under this shade tree and just have me a blast. Wait until I start handing out literature. It's only gonna get better. Hold on, I gotta finish this. I gotta go. I don't have a lot of time today. I never have time. I never have time to devote an entire day to an event unless I plan many weeks in advance. Oh, I came back over here to get another piece of chalk. Chief Judge, how much money will I before I'm giving it away?
Yeah.
Chief
227,000 and some.
$555.37
I make fucking nothing
because your hair getting fucked.
every day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Chief Judge, County Court Chief Judge makes $227,000 a year. Off your back. Okay, hold on. One more. I got one more. More freedom, less tyrants. County Chief Judge Carrie Lombardi makes $227, $555.37. More freedom, less tyranny, less tyrants, fewer, less, fewer. This eats an entire thing of chalk. We need more freedom and less tyranny. Less, fewer tyrants. Shit.
My gosh, I love when you can
Thank you. Thank you very much. Carrie Lombardi, overpaid $227,000, $555.37. That is her annual salary. Her and a handful of others. Francis is my favorite judge so far after being in this system for 10 years, 15 arrests, activists.
Hey, I love that for you.
Thank you.
Us too.
I'm almost done. Thank you for what you do for people in that courtroom. I saw you in there.
Thank you for what you're doing out here.
Listen,
It's job security,
Yep.
it is job security.
but we need you. So thank you.
Any statements you make about these judges, you're right every time. So
Oh yeah.
you're right every
On
time.
the money.
You
Thank you.
freedom just
Thank you. I really appreciate that. That made my day. Thank you very much. Right on. Right on. Okay. Those are criminal defense attorneys. Here, I'm sweating. It is super hot. How much? That's the chief judge. This is protest and redress.
I like it.
County court judge. She's overpaid $227,555.37 a year.
Shit.
You want to see these salaries? Check this out.
I see this.
Check this out. Take a picture of this.
You know, this fucking thing. We have 4 people and shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is crazy work.
Look at this. I did a information request. These are their salaries.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is county court. Do you know any of these judges?
I don't. Or the one. Let me see. Let me see. 201. Michelle Klein.
Michelle Klein. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You know her? You been in her courtroom?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she makes 227,000 also. And they never get out of office. You know why? Because stupid voters keep them there. We have a judge retention problem in this state. People just go on the ballot and they just say, yep, 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 retain them all.
That's it.
And it's guaranteed paychecks. Nobody evaluates it. You can't complain. But this chief judge, she's gotta go.
The chief. Which
Yeah,
is-
Carrie Lombardi. She's at the bottom.
Mm.
Yeah, well, she hides now. She don't ever. She's not up on the bench now.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
okay.
I've seen her in action though. She don't like speech. This is the cop protection compound.
That's what it is. Cause I was in here. I came straight in recording.
Uh-huh.
They got right on my ass.
Uh-huh.
So y'all gonna show me. So they kind of pulled some shit out.
Uh-huh.
I guess you can't report in courthouses.
Yeah, they
No.
got they got this bullshit chief
Bullshit.
judge order, which the chief judge doesn't own the building.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
I
And
know.
then I got to looking up some more laws, and they said like a lot of majority of courthouses kind of have that in place. So I didn't really want to play with it too much and end up in jail. So
Mhm.
I didn't
Well,
take it too
we
far.
have a media area up there. We have to. Did they show you the media?
Yeah, it was kind of like around like all this or something, right? Or
It's up on the floors up there.
yeah, it's like this, right?
Yeah,
But inside?
inside.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah. There's an area inside that's roped off. It's on the second or third floor. I can't remember.
Okay.
But yeah, I know it's bullshit because
It's
I used to
bullshit.
come in here and record also because the public has a right to know.
Exactly. And then they put that bullshit ass whatever they just put up. I don't know.
Yeah, there's too much case law that protects that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Just
a
stay
hard
away.
challenge.
Just stay away. That's why I just like.
But anytime, this I come out here by myself.
Me too.
This is our right to do
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been recording the police lately, so
good for
that's
you.
what I've
What's
been
your name?
my name is Luke.
Luke.
Yeah.
I'm Regan.
Reagan, nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
let me give you my card
Yes, I love it.
because.
I'm with you. I'd come with you. I don't
All right,
love it.
all right,
I'm sick of it. They just doing what they want. around here,
exactly.
poking where they want, violating people's civil rights. I just
Constantly.
it's just getting it's just overwhelming.
I know.
You know,
And there's like no recourse.
there's nothing. So, I'm gonna do my part. I could complain as much as I can, and I could do my part. But
More cameras, the better.
can I have I have a question. So
Yeah.
I have a lot of officers, but every time that I try to do a complaint, they give me this stupid ass card. Do you have a better way I could probably go?
So have you used the Office of the Independent Monitor?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so that's what you want to do.
Okay.
It's not the greatest in the world, but it's what we have, and it's pretty good for the nation in civilian oversight to ensure that there are other eyes looking over those complaints.
Ah.
Yeah, so we have an independent monitor, and this is in Denver's charter.
Nice.
So look it up, Google
Denver
it.
Charter?
Well, just Google Office of the Independent Monitor. What did I do with my last damn card? Hang on one second here.
All that.
Yeah. I met a new friend. Yeah, no, I live stream.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm trying to get that all together right now.
Good.
TikTok and stuff, but
Right on.
yeah, I'm on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook though. I'm a Hakeem Norris. Like I said, I'm just now getting into this stuff with the quote.
I've seen your stuff.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
That's what you are on Facebook.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I am gonna get a little bit better with my vocabulary,
No, it's
my words, because sometimes I do feel like I come off a little. But at the same time, what are you, so how are you sitting here smoking a cigar for on the job, brother?
keep it up.
You know what's going on?
I don't have.
It's okay.
guess
I
I
can
gave.
take you got a number or something
Yeah,
I can.
put it in your phone.
Absolutely. I'm definitely need that.
Text me
Yes, ma'am.
so I have yours.
Okay, number
A 303
303
301
30
5143.
5143. And I mainly get the cops at nighttime because they don't do
Right on.
they don't do nothing.
Uh-huh.
So, and your name?
You're at in District
Okay.
6. Regan.
Yeah, District 6. Oh, I love District 6.
REGAN.
GAN.
Uh-huh.
And I would put for company. I just say
Just put.
holding police accountable.
Yeah, there you go.
I like it.
But my last name is Benson.
Okay, Vince.
Just put it in there because that's my YouTube channel.
Oh, I'm about to go follow you right now.
O
BESO.
N S O N.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. All right, I'm gonna text you now.
Right on. Look, it's so nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
thank you. Yes, I need
See, this is where it happens. That's why I come out.
yes. See, I'm like, hold on, what's going on? I'm doing the same thing.
Oh, what's this?
Oh,
Did you drop that?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I
Yeah,
did
who's that?
that. This is
Didn't,
the sheriff lady in there.
were they good to you?
They were all right. They wouldn't. They could have been worse, but yeah.
Right.
There.
Yeah.
All right, here's a call. I'll call you.
Yeah.
981
Okay.
or 983. I'm sorry.
Right on.
Alrighty.
Got it.
And yes, thank you. So
Yep.
much.
I'm
Yes.
gonna put you in. Yeah. Let's go do some recording.
Yeah, I'm so
So
down.
I'm a homeless advocate. I have my own nonprofit, and that's what really gets me out there and active. I've been in that jail. I don't know, 9 times now. I've been arrested 15 times since 2013 with my activism. Yeah, it's because then I'm not nice to the cops. I
Me
mean,
too.
I am. They get the treatment they command.
I just put Hakeem. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
That's my motto.
I
You
like that.
want to treat me poorly, you're gonna get a dose of my mouth.
You have to.
You want to act professional, I'll treat you like a professional.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I do.
Good for you.
And yeah, I love it. I'm out downtown in that area of 19th and Market up to about 21st and Market. I just walk around on Friday, Saturday, record police. Yeah, that's all I do.
Okay, I'll
Yes.
be in touch.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Such a pleasure.
Yeah, totally.
Such a pleasure. Oh, I
Totally.
need to be more.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We will.
Yes, I will be in touch. I promise.
Right on.
Thank
Take care. Oh, that was awesome. That also made my day. I've seen this guy's content on Facebook. So yeah, District 6 is where he likes to record. So I think we'll be connecting. Mm-hmm.
Just so y'all know.
You gotta push your content. Hold on, because I'm live and I want my people to go follow.
Okay.
So tell us what it is.
Hello, everyone. I am Hakeem Norris on Facebook, and I am an advocate for catching tyrant cops. That's what I do. But I can't believe I can see that our county chief judge
Uh-huh.
gets so much money,
Uh-huh.
right? And what we need to start doing, people, is we have to start looking at the ballot of what we're signing and checking off, guys, because this is what happens. Look at this: $227,555.37 a year. Come on.
More freedom, less tyrants. More freedom, less tyrants. More freedom, less tyrants. Love it.
Getting paid to lock y'all up, man, and throw away the key. Just what they get paid too, a year to lock you up and throw away the key.
I seriously.
Thank you so much. I had to get
Cool hand Luke.
yes.
I
Thank
love
you
it.
so much.
See you later.
See you soon.
Have a good day.
Well.
I fucking hate my life.
Don't hate it. There's hope.
There's never heart monitor. 27. I hate it all. That could pay for this, but
Please take care of yourself. Don't give up. All right, we gotta go. We gotta go, people. I'm covered in chalk and sweat. Chalk and sweat. Takes a lot of chalk and sweat to be a true patriot. So, in closing, we are in downtown Denver at the Lindsay Flanagan Courthouse across from the, famous jail where I'm a frequent flyer. Frequent flyer. I'm a frequent flyer of the compound. Frequent flyer. So I came down here for Luis Johnson's first court appearance in his trial court in front of Judge Frances Simonet, however you want to say that, in 3C. And she's a competent judge indeed. And she already put some table turning facts on the record, in that it's really odd how these victims in this case, victims, are only witnesses and still have a protection order. She modified the protection order only because they were witnesses. There really shouldn't be a protection order, but he's getting his ankle monitor removed. Yeah, she made it clear that that was bullshit as well. Oh, that breeze feels good. So I just came down to watch the court hearing. And I think the facts and the truth are going to start to come out. It's going to be slow. Like I said, it's slow turning for us, fast turning for them when they want to shoot us 9 times. And yes, that's fact. Luis Johnson was shot 9 times by the Denver Police Department in a case of self-defense, where he was using self-defense to save his life. And so now they have to spin it because they know they're screwed, because it was another unjustified shooting by the Denver Police Department. That's definitely no secret. So we've done freedom work for the day. I have to go do some other stuff, and hopefully this will be the start for Luis to start feeling vindicated. He's doing well. His healing progress is good. I don't know about his mind. We haven't had enough time to really talk much. He's got a lot going on in his life, having to live in a hotel for too long, wasted money. Yeah, I don't know. It's bad. I'm just glad the kid is alive. There's a reason he survived that. Who gets shot 9 times by the cops and survives that? Luis Johnson, from the real constitutional upholder, and then has to be in custody for charges that never come to fruition, for a $50,000 bond that gets set. Yeah, Denver's working hard to cover this one up, like really hard. So yeah, and the truth is coming out little by little by little. And again, I'm not giving really any updates. I'm just here to tell you that I was here, and that's what I know from the public side of things for attending that hearing. And he was whisked away. He went off to get his ankle monitor off and get off all that bullshit. Why he was ever on that is pretty mind blowing, but that's the Denver Police Department for you. So good luck trying to survive any interactions where it is a matter of life and death with the Denver Police Department. They'll either shoot you or they'll go find their most favorite judge and make up this big elaborate story about how you scared them with your words. So you get sentenced to 60 days in jail. Like Isham, Sham, She, Shamalama, Ding Dong, Dick Dean has sentenced me to, while the chief judge doesn't have to investigate anything, doesn't really have to do anything. Drafting these letters to me has probably been the biggest thing she's had to do this year to respond to my complaints. Poor thing. She earns every red cent of her $227,555.37 annual guaranteed welfare salary. I feel like a broken record. One last check in with the chat. Everybody's leaving. We're going bye-bye. We're getting on with our day. Oh, but you know what? Hold on. Hold the phone. I gotta go check on State Patrol over in Veterans Park. I almost forgot. I wonder what the status is of. Me having a cord to charge my phone. Look, I have one. Yay! Yay! Oh, I take that back. Hold on. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Ta-da! I did it. Boy, I've got a lot done. And it's only 11 o'clock. It's a good day. Hang tight. I don't need no stinking phone holder. Okay, here we go. We gotta go check on State Patrol. Hopefully they've run away. Well, they're hoping they ran away. So I don't know, for those of you that saw that last interaction with Sergeant Lewis, well, did you ever see the first interaction where he did not do a good job at all? In fact, he was quite a dick. And I filed a complaint. And then the second interaction I had with him, he actually got out of his car after I went over to compliment him for not driving on the grass. He got out of his car and patrolled the park on foot. Another one of my bitches about how they drive around the park to shoo off the homeless. He was quite cordial and he wanted to, I don't know, he implied that he wanted to have some outreach material like water or whatnot. They got a cop over there at the elections division with the workers collecting ballots. for the primary election here in Colorado. You can vote in the primary for both parties if you are unaffiliated. And I don't like mail ballots. I don't like that. I think you should go in person. I don't, there's too many loopholes for cheating. So at any rate, you can vote in both primaries. I did not find one person worthy of my vote, so that ballot went in the trash. For real. Oh, look, we're gonna park right behind this Denver cop. And I'm gonna screw up traffic. Everybody's gonna be all pissed off because this is literally like a 1-car lane down 14th. But because I am such an awesome parallel parker, I get it done on my first try. Then I let traffic go, and then I straighten out my park job. And hopefully don't hit a bicyclist that's in the bike lane too close to the parking lane where there's not even room for a car to drive. There's a driving lane. I could have just walked down here. Be the change you want to see. Well, that would be me. I am the change agent wherein I want to see more cameras on cops. We're not going to be here long. But where's this cop at? Hang on. Everything is covered in chalk. Like everything. You guys got to see my park job. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. I hope a cyclist doesn't come along on a scooter on an e-bike doing 60 miles an hour and wipe me out. Oh. Have they paid their meter? Nope. It's flashing red. So you don't have to pay for parking either, huh? You got to take the fucking front row? I'm just taking in some scenery for the moment. Hang tight. Okay. Yep, there's park rangers sitting in Civic Center Park where the grass is closed. City's so stupid. The Mile High stupid city. There's a lot of talk about the Airbnb in here. It ain't no joke. So I see no state patrol anywhere. I don't even see a car. Let's go to our Supreme Court building. Colorado Supreme Court. Oh, well, there's where the cop is. Over there. No, we're going back over here. Hang on. So this is the dude that was just screaming. Now he's walking down Broadway. They're all just standing around over there. I don't think that's a Denver cop over there. Sure. Thank you. So where's the traffic cop? Hmm. I still have my crown on, of course. I'm just looking to be part of some girls' club somewhere. I don't know if I'm in the right part of the town for clubbing at my age or not, but here we are. So why did you even plant any flowers? Well, these are pansies. These are done toast burned up. I don't know if you guys were with me when I was here last pointing out this shambles of a planting situation. Like there's no money. There's no money to plant flowers at the Colorado Supreme Court building. This is where Luis and I got kicked out of, and then we were invited back in. When we did our tour day at the Capitol. Oh, what's his name from State Patrol? That sergeant. So who's this guy driving in the park? Well, I'm glad to see that it is a path for just regular vehicles. We wouldn't want it to just exclusively be the State Patrol. So are they doing work on that monument that's taped off over there? Hmm. What is it? Summer school? It's Jefferson County schools. It's all the summer school kids that failed their civics exam for graduation. Psych. Let's go look in the window. Let's see who's over here. Wave at me. I'm waving at you. Hi. Wave at me. Be polite and wave. Huh. They don't like my crown? Why not? That wasn't very nice. Well, that's weird. What happened to the sound? Did I just do that? Have we been out of sound for a long time? How long have we been without sound? There's another cop. We got a call. How are you? 4 minutes? Really? That's weird. That must have been user error. That was probably on me. 5 out of 5. That's good news. We're at the Colorado Supreme Court building right at the moment, standing here on the steps, scoping things out, looking for state patrol over here in Veterans Memorial Park. We got Denver cops all over the place, and we had a homeless guy, potential homeless guy. Not sure if he was homeless. He was having a crisis over here at the library, yelling and screaming around the corner here, and then took off walking down Broadway. I was looking for state patrol to see how courteous and professional they were going to be today, but they're nowhere to be found. Geez, where's a cop when you need one? I just want to know where that Denver cop is that's parked over there, and why they're parked there. The flowers look like shit. Just wanted to point that out. Like we don't have any money here at the big marble compound with the big $50,000 chandeliers and this for flowers. That's piss poor. Out of curiosity, did you guys just hear that ambulance? I'm curious to know what the audio is doing on this stream. Remember, YouTube's changed it all. You did not hear those sirens. Wow, what a trip. Did you see how close that was? So that's definitely YouTube working overtime to drown out. What about that conversation at the courthouse? Were any of you here for that? San Joaquin in the house. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we're just in downtown Denver here looking for state patrol. Went to Luis's hearing, the real constitutional upholder, this morning. He's appearing for the first time in front of Judge Francis Simone, however you say it, in courtroom 3C. He will have that ankle monitor removed. The protection order got modified only because these victims have turned into witnesses. The judge made that very clear. And she also made it very clear that she thought it was odd that there was a protection order in place for people that were never victims. So of all courtrooms that he could be in, he's in the right courtroom, I think. So I did a little chalk protesting and redressing and talked about judges' salaries and the public information request that I had done on the county court judges' salaries, including the dipshit judge I had. They're all making $227,555.37. And there's, no evaluation process. There's no nothing. There's a state patrol vehicle. I'll bet you they're inside the Ralph Carr building at security over there. And I'm wearing my crown and my lucky shirt, which it worked well in courtroom 3C today. This is Denver's Public Library, their main branch. It's a big old fancy building, just remodeled.
Why is my son check it? He checked one fuck.
This is where the post board meetings are held, you guys. I wanted to talk a little bit more about post, but I kind of blew that live stream or that panel that I was trying to do. I had too many interruptions that day, but I want to go back and talk about these peace officer standards and training requirements. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but it takes more contact hours. It's fact, and I'll show you. I'll get to it eventually. It takes more contact hours to be a barber, to be a hairdresser, and to be a nail tech, and I think esthetician. The women and men that do hair removal and stuff, you know, it takes more contact hours to get certified and get a registration and a license through the Department of Regulatory Agencies in the state of Colorado to do those professions than it does to become a cop. True story. More contact education hours are required for those professions are required to become a cop. And the curriculum is actually online in the post website, and that's ultimately what I wanted to talk about too on that stream. But I'm going to go back and we're going to do that, and I'm going to show you that it's really fact. How embarrassing. And they spend X amount of hours on civics and law. It's like 200 hours. So I think, don't quote me. It was not much over a couple weeks. Uh yeah, no, it wasn't even that much. I think it was 68 hours. Now that I think about it. Yeah, kind of wild. I think it was 200 hours total for classroom education. Something like that. Yeah, we'll have to go back and look at it. And then it was like 1,160 some hours to be able to do hair removal. I mean, I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but DJ, to become a cop, you just need to be ignorant and unwilling to learn. No, you just you need to know how to repeat after me. I do solemnly swear to follow the orders of my keepers. Should I flail, I will be shit canned and I will not be able to put food on the table. So I will follow orders. Okay, so now I can see this one better. Does that have a lock on it? Is there a lock on that? Is there a lock on that shotgun? Is that a suppressor on the end? Yeah, it is, isn't it? With all the people around here that steal cop cars and break into, well, maybe not around here, but the things that happen. So the window washers are here somewhere. So watch for falling material. This is good. This is good. So who made this sign? Proceed with caution. Look up and watch for falling material. Danger, danger. Don't walk up to our ropes and start yanking on them. What the hell? So I don't know where they're at, but I guess they're up there. That doesn't seem very safe. Where are the safety police? Let's go ask the state patrol. Thank you. I come with crown and all. How are you? Well, thank you. We like this one. He's nice and professional. Did you get in trouble that day for being all nice and courteous and professional to me? Right on. I hope you got recognized for that.
Like this. Take a drink here with you. You should be fine.
I don't need a bin. I'm not coming in. I just have a question.
You're fine. What's going on?
I'm kind of curious. So I would like to know where the safety police are because I see a safety issue outside here on the sidewalk. So there's ropes hanging from the building.
Oh, yeah, well, we have construction going on.
Sure. Okay. So it's construction. Well, there's these signs that say watch for falling material. Danger. So I was just wondering, where do you stand and watch for falling material?
You'd probably have to ask the building manager. I think you could probably contact her through that info desk.
Oh, over there? Yeah, yeah.
You might, yeah, you might have to just come in and, see if you can get in contact with the building management. They might be able to answer that question for you.
Okay.
Maybe?
Yeah, let's do it. Random questions of the day, things that come up. You know,
Yeah, fair enough.
you like my crown?
It's awesome. It's
Thank you.
good for the 4th of July.
Yes, the 215 year.
Crazy. 250.
This is our 250th year celebration of
100th year or 200th or 150th year of Colorado too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like both in the same year.
We need some Colorado history lessons, huh? More. We need more of it. Well, I noticed Jefferson County Schools is over there with all the kids from summer school that failed their civics education and didn't get their high school diploma. So they must be doing a retour of the Capitol. Hi, I have a question. I was asking State Patrol, who said I should probably come here and ask for the building manager? I got a question about the construction. Just a concerned citizen wearing a crown.
Asking about construction?
Yes. It's pretty. So we're on the other side of the Ralph Carr building. And remember, this long hall takes you to the courthouse. This is where they have the post board meetings. No answer? I'll wait a couple minutes. I'm going to go use the restroom. Thank you very much. Here's where they have the post board meetings. This great big long room, the whole room, pretty much. Maybe not that door, but like from this door. And they can divide up the room. What's the UKG meaning? Okay, well, let's have a little Regan timeout. I shall return. Okay, look, we're back and all freshened up. It's humid as hell in this building. What is the deal? I'm not going to wait around all day. But I guess I'll have a seat maybe here and wait. That's a good thing. They got cameras all over. They can watch the whole building, right? So everybody's safe. Safety factors. This is a nice plant display on a nice solid table. Mhm. Got a camera. I mean, no material too fancy. Even the caulking. Isn't that beautiful caulking? That is not plastic. I think. The edges are too sharp.
So the only thing I'm excited to do is if I'm down there and call, I will have to see if the newspaper can be. But that was in the office. So they
Huh.
could be in meetings.
You went. You even went and checked for me, huh?
Did.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll just.
Number. Wanna call?
Yeah, that's fine. It's not urgent.
They have to have someone up there come cover for me, so I don't.
Oh, okay. Well,
Back.
I think they got like a serious safety issue out there, and oh well. I mean, if somebody dies, it's no big deal.
Oh, what, so did you wanna like file a complaint or are you trying to report something?
Well, I mean, you got signage on the sidewalk. There's construction going on, from at least what I was told. And for pedestrian safety, this construction company puts a sign on the sidewalk that says "Watch for falling debris." Well, that,
Oh, so that probably referring to our window cleaning.
so is it window cleaning or is it
Window cleaners
construction?
are here to both.
Cause
So
you
the
can't
building
see,
Under construction for about almost 2.5 years.
right,
But it's internal, not external.
right.
But we also have window washers washing our windows, and they put those signs because the water, some people are like, oh, what is that?
Well, and that's what's interesting to me though, because you can't, you see nothing but the
They-
ropes.
So yeah.
Are they
so
on the roof?
Bob Hop, no, Bob Hop does, they don't do the big, like, what is it,
Scaffolding? Yeah.
They be on these little like wooden chairs sliding down ropes. And
Interesting.
it's crazy to me to watch them do that, but
And it seems so unsafe that those ropes are just hanging there. And anyone can walk up to those ropes and just start doing all kinds of crazy stuff with those ropes.
so here's
Okay.
building management now. If there's a complaint you want to file, the Attorney General does take those.
Yeah, yeah.
The state agencies, even the
Right.
building management, like, if that's what you want to complain about,
Uh-huh.
have a right to do that with the AG's office. And I do have forms here.
You have an actual form? Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Very helpful.
You can hand deliver it, it's totally up to you. If you bring it back, they do have certain times, so they don't pick up until 9, and then they stop at 4:30 for the day, and then they close from 12 to 1 for lunch.
Interesting. Okay. So
It's all posted, there's a sign posted on the door there.
could you actually talk to somebody about a complaint if you came in person?
So yes and no, the lady that comes down to pick them up, I always say that's like your quickest window of opportunity to talk to
Gotcha.
someone. 'Cause they
Oh,
have
okay.
time to respond, they have to review it, see who it goes to,
Right.
but yeah, that's.
Huh. Well, that's good to know because I never explored that, whether or not that was an option to file a complaint on the building maintenance or manager or, yeah, of state property. That's good education.
State agency.
Yeah,
So
you're right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Huh. Oh, she was awesome. Well, they're not available to talk to me, but that's okay. It's window washers. It's just window washers, but I don't see any window washers anywhere. So to me, like the guy that was across the street just having a breakdown and he comes running down Broadway. I mean, he could just like start pulling on those ropes and all kinds of crazy things could happen.
Companies, problem with that, when I get legal issues.
Well, it's probably going to be your problem if somebody gets pulled down from the roof and splattered on the sidewalk or Broadway and all that. But I'm just, you got a good attitude. I like that you go with the flow and you don't turn into a jerk. That's so nice. Thank you. Who's sergeant today? Mintern's here. Okay. Where's he hiding? I've been looking all over for him
He's in. You should be like, it's still side.
on that side of the building. He must be inside the Capitol. That's the only place I didn't go. So I haven't really looked all over for him. You can't walk up there though. That's on private property. That's like not public property for the public, is it? When you say the annex, is it that building? Oh, really?
I don't know about the recording rules, but I think you can record there. Pretty sure.
What's in that building?
It's more like state governors, like cabinet and stuff like that.
I guess I've never been in that building.
Pretty interesting building.
I might have to do that. Thank you for that suggestion. What's a UKG? What's UKG stand for? This UKG meeting. Do you guys know?
I'm not sure, they always have like abbreviations out there to make it fit, I don't know.
That's silly for a public board. Who would know what that is? I'm supposed to ask that at the desk. Thanks, guys. Have a nice day. Take care. Thank you. So Sergeant Minturn is the sergeant. Well, that lady was super nice. So here's the building management. This is this complaint form that they have. This is good. That was exceptionally helpful. I don't know, just random stuff, random thoughts. Do I think too much? Do I think too deeply? Do I evaluate too much? Do I worry too much? But it's just, oh, there they are. She's not kidding. Here, let's check it out. So they're on little wooden chairs or so you know why this building has been under construction for 2 years? If you don't remember from the last live stream, we talked about this building. Somebody broke into it. Some guy, I can't remember his name, broke a window on this side of the building and went, I can't remember all the details, but eventually the fire alarm system, the sprinkler system malfunctioned in this building and flooded the whole building from like the top floor. And it was the highest insurance claim the state of Colorado has ever made to repair this building. And so certain floors of it were closed for a long time. There was all kinds of damage to this super cheap building where, only premium building materials are used for for our keepers. Oh, funny shit. Yeah, I don't know. The guy got drunk. There's a big, you could Google it. It's a great kind of laughing story. Nobody got hurt. But yeah, what would happen if you started pulling on those ropes? I don't know much about ropes. But like if you wanted to just start climbing that rope, what would happen to that window washer dude? I mean, that guy's got a far more dangerous job than any cop in this city. I mean, in no way in hell. No, thank you. They just repel up and down, huh? Well, at any rate, oh, I forgot to ask the question about the shotgun. Is your shotgun locked up? Because that's a crime here in Denver. You can't have it has to be in a lockbox. You need to put your shotgun in a lockbox. Where's Minturn? Let's go find Minturn. That Denver cop is still parked over there. Is that just like a decoy car? Is that what's going on there? Oh, I don't know. That's kind of a long walk. That annex building. Got to walk 2 blocks. I've already been walking a lot today. I've been doing a lot of leg exercises, if you will. My legs are pretty tired. Yeah, you can't just have your guns out in the open like that in your car in Denver. It's against the law. Yeah, I gotta walk clear up there by that second light. That's too far. I'm done walking for the day. Yeah, one last check in with the chat. I gotta call it a day. I'm hungry. My legs are tired. So, at any rate, for those of you that are just now watching or just watch the beginning and the end of a stream, I was down here earlier to go to the real constitutional upholder, Luis Johnson's court appearance in Denver County Court for the 3 gun charges that he's now facing, the 3 misdemeanor gun charges in the case of self defense, wherein he was being attacked by 2 thugs who thought this whole time that they were victims. And it turns out that they're the actual suspects, but are still being treated like